Well, first of all, here's a little love music for you and the doctor.
Yes.
Just thought I'd let you get down.
I should have had to put on my bow tie for it.
So here's my question for you. Do game designers matter to you when you're picking out a game to play? Do you specifically ever go, I really feel like I'm in the mood for a Knizia game or a Feld game or I feel like an OOI game right now. I kind of do sometimes. I don't know if I specifically would do that exact scenario, but I do know that I can go to a game designed by a quality game designer. I can go, that's going to be fun. That's going to be good. It's going to be right at my alley. I know what I'm getting into usually when I go to their game. So I want to ask you guys what you think. Let's start with you, Chris. What do you got?
Me. I'm going to start. Sorry, I'm just going to.
No, I'm going down. I decided to go down. I'm going down.
No, we're going
We're
around.
going counterclockwise. I'm changing it.
Okay.
It's my topic.
Counterclockwise is unholy. It is un-American, and we're not going to do that. We're going to go around the board. So, yes, does the designer matter? Absolutely, it matters. Now, I will say it's not like the main reason you play a game, or it's not like the number one reason a game might be interesting to me. But you put a name on there that I know and have enjoyed all of their games in the past. Why would I not want to buy that game? If you give me an Alexander Pfister game, I'm going to want to play that, and I'm going to want to play it as soon as possible. If you give me a what's the guy who made Catan? Tuber?
Klaus Tuber.
Yeah, see, he's washed up. Why would anybody want to play a game with him?
He's not washed up.
Jeez.
Name one game he's made after Catan.
Respect your elders.
I do respect you, Andy. It's good. So, okay. But anyways, yeah. So having a designer helps you gonna know what you're gonna get when you play in that game. Like if you have a Steffenfeld game, you're gonna know that it's gonna be awesome game, but it's going to be a point salad. The points are going to be everywhere. The designer really helps you decide if this game is going to be good. It's not the only factor, but it needs to be a major factor. And if it's a new designer, great, wonderful. But I'm going to go into that one a little more skeptically because, I don't know what that designer's done. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they have a good eye or a good mind for games. So I think the name on that box is pretty important. And I also think it's one of the reasons that defines our hobby from the unwashed masses at Walmart. We know that these games have love and care, and that is why we enjoy playing them. And if we didn't have that name on that box, then we would not enjoy them as much as we do. All right, John.
From the makers of Hungry Hippos.
Yes, exactly. All right, John. I think you disagree with me. So what do you got, bud?
I'll take the baton from there, and I'll freely admit that I I know I am in the majority or the minority of most of the elitist type gamers that I consider my friends. And to me, the conversation many times goes towards designers and what's your favorite Feld game? What is your favorite Rosenberg? As if we are discussing wines, and that's usually when I tune out because I don't have a favorite designer. I know the names. I know some of the games they make, but it's not something I look at. It's not a main focus for me. I'm looking at what the mechanics are. I'm looking at what the theme is, and that's pretty much it. And if it happens to be by a designer, great. Then I'll check it out because that just gives us another list, a check off of things that might make it a good game. But am I the only? I might be the only one that I know I'm the only one in this group that couldn't care less about designers. But that's the way I feel about it. And yeah, give me don't wake daddy every day of the week. No, I'm just kidding. But I've never chosen a game by the designer. I've never looked at a game for the first time because of the designer. It's always been about the theme of the mechanics. And if it's a theme and mechanics I don't care for, it's probably not going to matter to me what the designer is.
Yeah.
But that's just me. We'll go to Chris here, who earlier said he likes short games, even though he's a big 18XX fan. But go ahead, Chris. What do you say about that?
Well, I mean, that's fair. I like games of all lengths, but so I will agree with you, John. You are the one that cares the least about designers, and that's only because I care the smallest amount. It means almost nothing to me. I will admit I have a love affair for the good Dr. Knizia, but outside of that, like, there's not a game designer that I'm like, oh, they did it, well, I need to play it then. It's just not a thing for me. And yes, I'll agree that, you know, usually there's some parallels from one game to another within the same designer and stuff. But at the same time, like, one of my favorite games is Glass Road by Rosenberg. Two of the games I loathe the most are also by Rosenberg, being Agricola and Feast of Odin. They don't. It just doesn't mean anything. Like, to me, like Jack John said, it's all about the mechanics. It's all about the play. It doesn't matter who wrote it, who drew it. None of that matters. It matters about the play and the play alone. So, unless it's the good doctor, then, you know, hallowed be his name, or whatever you want to say. So, Andy, what about you?
Well, first of all, here's a little love music for you and the doctor.
Yes.
Just thought I'd let you get down.
I should have had put on my bow tie for him.
So you and Reiner can get a room. You know, I mentioned it up front that I'm a fan of looking at the designers. I really am. I will say that it helps me not only find good games, like I am a big Uwe Rosenberg fan. I like most of his games. I really do. And you're crazy for not liking Agricola. Agricola is a fantastic game. So is Le Havre. So is Feast for Odin. So is Caverna. Anyway, Stefan Feld's games, they look terrible, but they all play awesome. In fact, I just played a Stefan Feld game recently, one that I had not played before. And that would be Trajan, not Forum Trajan was one of my favorites. Trajan. I had not played Trajan before, and so I played that earlier tonight, actually, in fact. So yeah, I like looking at that. But you know, the other thing is by seeing designers' names on things, I can also know what games to stay away from. For instance, if it's got Steve Jackson's name on it, I'm steering clear. I don't want a Munchkin guy. I don't. He made Munchkin and then he made Revolution, which Revolution could be a good game, but nobody plays it the right way. You're supposed to talk a lot of trash and you're supposed to be diplomatic, and we've covered this. But anyway, I digress. You know, another one that's kind of interesting and puzzling is Richard Garfield. You know, obviously well known for Magic, but some of his other games, they've been kind of hit or miss for me a little bit. I guess Bunny Kingdom was good. Too many small bunnies, though. Too many small bunnies and too many small carrots. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Thank you for listening.
All right. Well, why did? I got to defend Revolution real quick. It's a great game by Steve Jackson.
No, we already did that.
You guys, yeah, it was a hidden episode. Nobody really saw that one.
Oh, that's right. It was our episode 0.
That's right, with horrible misspelling. So if you guys ask really nice, maybe I'll let you do it.
It's now a collector's item.
That's right. But hey, guys, I would be interested to hear what the viewers think, though. Do you guys care about the designer at all? Does it factor in your decision at all, or are you like John and you can't even name 3 designers? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed what you just watched, click on the embedded video for the rest of the episode.